2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the arrival of Chris Paul to Phoenix turned this team into a contender. Coach Monty Williams said, quote, he's brought such a winning mentality. Off the court, on the court, lifting the level of our team. I don't have enough time to talk about everything that he has done. Brian?
One of the all-time greats, Allie, no question about it. So here's Dallas's starting group. Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Suns, Chris Paul out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads. 2 of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Craig.
Come to me, come to me.
Here's Bridges.
Step out.
And he buries his first look.
They take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
To the paint. Here's Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges outside. Back to Shamet. Back to Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. Doncic with it. And they doubled up Doncic. For 3, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
If you
Three-point
want to
field
throw out of
goal.
a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
Bridges outside. Here's Shaman. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Uncovered. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Bertans comes in for Bullock. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Here's Lee. Here's Okogie. And the Suns miss again. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ntilikina. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Lee. Washington outside. Here's Landale. And the bucket is good.
It works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. For three, Hardy. On target from range.
3-point field goal.
Now Washington. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise.
Yeah, this will be a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Heading to backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. And it's McGee in at the center position. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the long jam. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Wood. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
The Suns making a switch here. Craig's checked in. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Paul. Back to Craig. And it's blocked by Wood.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Bullock. 5 points in the game. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Right?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bullock. Wood with it. Here's McGee. He's covered by Ayton. McGee against Ayton. Here's Doncic. Offline from the high post.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And the basket by Shannon. Shannon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passes of all time. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Okogie comes in for Bridges. Lee, he's checked in for Shaman. And Washington is subbed in for Paul. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Okogie, another 3 for Phoenix. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Hardy. Now Hardaway. Will it go? Washington grabs the miss. Here's Okogie. No good with a layup. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Powell. And they get it back. Left side Bertans.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns, Dario Saric.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Hardy. 5 on the clock. Throws it up high. Wow, that's good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead, up 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
18.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny? It's a dandy. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first... And that...
Fans please give a big round of applause.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Landry Shamet is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Craig in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Dallas ball.
Pass to Wood. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Here's Shamet. Give him 8. Off target from 3-point range. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Dallas no good that time either. The Suns leading.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And stolen by Paul. Going all the way to the rack. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And he's going for the lob. And Ayton pulls it down.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Pass to Paul. Craig up top. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And Dallas calls time here.
There was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Craig. Lee, he's checked in for Bridges. And Washington is subbed in for Shamet. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. He's checked in for Christian Wood. Bertans comes in for Bullock. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Washington outside. Here's Lee, defended by Hardaway. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Paul. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. It kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Paul hits them both.
And The leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Hardy. Powell outside. And here's Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
That one's good from Hardaway. The Suns making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. 50 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Lee. Lets it fly. That one's wide left.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Bertans. Saric with some nice D.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Okogie, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Saric. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Saric has got his first 2 points. Here's Powell. Baseline jumper right on the money. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off the shot. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Ayton. And the Suns lead by 8.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
It's Bullock on the wing. Paul against Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 2.
Makes a first. Shamet, he's checked in for Washington. And so he hits both. Now here's Paul. Pass to Shaman. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Dinwiddie. And another shot. He can't hit that time. Paul with some nice D. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And here's Doncic outside. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges outside. Pass to Shaman. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Doncic. Soft touch off the glass.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Craig. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. At the line for your Suns, Torrey Craig, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Hardaway's checked in for McGee. And he's unable to get the second one. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And that one is
that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside Paul. Pass to Craig. Now here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Up and in on the layup.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. Outside Hardaway. From downtown. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Up top, Paul, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Paul. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Wood. Here's Dinwiddie. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Now here's Paul. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. They're down by 7. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hardaway, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, to right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And
Tim
they
Hardaway
put this one
Jr.
to bed.
3-point field goal.
19 seconds left in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Landry Shamet. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Dallas calls time here. They trail by 8. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
Your time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Substitution on the court.
Bertans for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Lee, covered by McGee. So the Suns win it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks.